What's up, Roberto? How you doing, bud? That's right. I'm on my game tonight. I'm on my fucking game tonight. Let's peep this link in the chat. I am hype. I did some hardcore work in the relocation league today. My team is juiced. This stream should be juiced because we got two of our boys in the Super Bowl. No matter how salty any of us are, hard not to be excited for these guys. Hard not to be excited for these guys. It's Rogier's first appearance in a Super Bowl. It's Pride's first appearance in a Super Bowl. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Alright. So let's get this show rolling. I know what Uni's Pride wants to wear, so I don't even have to wait for him. What's up, Rogier? You're most likely going to be wearing those Homes in this game because we know Pride likes to wear the silver color rushes. No worries, Husker. You do what you got to do, brother. You do what you got to do. I gave Pride like 3 hours to get ready for this, and I have not seen or heard from him. So I am not going to wait any longer. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I don't want to keep Rogier waiting. It's already 9 o'clock. A lot of you guys have school tomorrow. So we got to get this in. We'll be done by 10. I can show some stuff afterwards if we need to.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this
I'm not watching the pregame. We're just going to get into this shit. Coach. This is going to be hype. Get hype. It's the Super Bowl. It's, as the kids say, lit. Are we checking re-signings? We can do that tonight. We can do that tonight. I'll get there.
XV number 65 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the
Both teams have made some acquisitions along the defensive line in preparation for this game. The Lions pick up veteran defensive tackle Cesar Vasquez, and the Bills promote young defensive end Robert Porter from their practice squad. We'll see if either of these players make any sort of difference in this game. They're still sitting there, Husker. I have not spent them. I will not sim them if you are not here. If you're not here, they'll just sit. They'll just sit. I will never sim more than one. Unless you tell me to, of course. If you say, just fuck it, then I'll just sim them. But I would never sim them without permission.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
You ever get like those eye boogies in your eye, and then your eye gets like all hurt? I freaking hate it. Very annoying. Then you got to blink a lot, and you got to dig into your eye. Oh, it's very annoying. Honestly, I don't know who I'm rooting for in this. I'm just rooting for a good game, I think. I think I'm just rooting for a good game.
Green 39.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing.
I agree, RC there. They're like, neither one of these teams is like an elite level team. They're both teams that you look at and say, yeah, that's probably a playoff team. Yeah, that's a team that I can see losing maybe the divisional round. But this just goes to show, the playoffs are a time where you can make big plays. You can make some nice plays and you can get to the big show. And noob, no problem. I already told you guys. If you're willing to put the work in, I will reciprocate. I will reciprocate hard work. And I mean, it helps. I was on Discord all day grinding RFL stuff. So it was pretty easy for me to just answer your questions because I was already there. But it's just, oh. You guys have no idea how hard I'm working to win in that thing. You guys think I'm a hardo in like our leagues? Well, I'm going super hardo in that league. I'm like scouting individual traits of individual players and saying I could take that guy and I could move him to this position and like, for example, I found a 79 wide receiver on a different team. And I was like, hey, he's got good ball carrier vision and good carrying. He'd make a great receiving running back. So he was a 79. I traded a 76 corner to get the receiver. I just moved him to running back, and he's an 88. So I traded a 76 corner for an 88 running back. Same age, too. Same age. And we've seen the results of that. So like I'm hustling in that league because, you know, I want to prove that like I know what I'm doing. I'm not just here crushing kids. I love this game. I love competition. I want to be here. I want to do this stuff. And I know you guys are like, yo, represent for FGFL, and it's I'm trying to, but I can't sit here and say that I'm trying to rep something that left me. Something that kicked me out. Something that left me out in the cold. It's kind of like Bill Belichick saying he reps the Browns, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing is, still first quarter, and stuff. And they did come out of it with points in a sense. I wish we were all still one big happy family. We set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter where he's
let's see what Dylan Harris has got it.
Handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some
nice first throw to Crockett.
That's what he's trying to accomplish.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching.
All right, Pride's finally here.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Offsides on the Bills.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Back to throw. Harris. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, at least you're here now. That's all that matters. You're here now.
Harris now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Now let's go. 3.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss.
Ooh, nice throw to Crockett. That might be a hold. Offsides, wow.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen...
All right, the Lions are in the dreaded red zone.
Team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
The Lions offense always stalls out in the end zone.
Just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. A look now at the Buffalo defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, you got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. We got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in that meeting. Yeah. But they like you.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Green 39.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's see if the Lions can conquer some demons here. Maybe get a red zone touchdown. Ooh, the fullback.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the
Get some of it.
2-yard line. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
Oh,
Looking to throw. Harris under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
it's a
3rd
big
and goal,
play
they
by
decided
Holloway.
to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play
We
drive.
know. Lions hit red zone. Lions settle for field goal. Rinse and repeat.
Did a nice job there, but here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want
Nice
to
run
end
by
with a PAT,
Neese.
right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Gain of a little.
And he'll get it out near the
Baller's is doing his thing. He's nothing if not efficient.
Gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's pass.
Ballers isn't a really big play guy, but he's a very efficient quarterback. And there's Harvey Neese picking up the first down. Not bad.
Still, a lot of guys to account for.
Hey, 3 quarters left. Tie ball game. So far, so good.
Here we go now. Boom, landed.
Looking big. Picked off. Picked off by Crable.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I believe that's Marshawn Crable.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes.
Play action.
That's exactly what happened on that play.
Big completion to Lawton.
On the corner route, it's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And they'll run it here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14
Oh well,
there.
Lions gonna settle for a field goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit...
It's either a big run or a field goal. Nothing in between.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and
I gotta
understand just how
remember to
tough
call
it
it
is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game.
Gets rid of it. Dupree picks up the yard. Surprisingly enough, Dylan Harris has been very efficient so far. But the last time I said that, the quarterback then proceeded to throw a pick. So, what do I know?
Best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second
Oh, there's
level.
Dupree. Oh, wow. Touchdown, Lions. Is that even Dupree? I think that might be Banks.
And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle.
I think that might be Banks. That was a good run.
Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first
Bills need a big
downs.
drive here.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a
Nice
little
throw
bit
to Vance.
Wide open receiver complete. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice.
It's all right, Brad. He's not being that bad.
Any hesitation as a
What's up, AP?
If you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Oh no! Rocco Legursky with the pick. Oh no! Baller seemed like he threw it right off the back of a lineman. And Defensive Player of the Year, Rocco Legursky, is there to grab it.
Understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Oh, that's tough.
Here's Harris on 1st and 10. And right with it here over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts.
Ooh, big sack. Big sack for Bodine.
Where they go play fake, the problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here we go now. Blue line.
To throw is Harris. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, touchdown, Crockett. Yo, that should have been a pick.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions.
What a play.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Scoring summary.
Wow.
3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Considering the comebacks we've seen, and considering how the Bills seem to put themselves in a terrible situation, only to make a crazy comeback, we're not simming. This Bills team is different. They're never out of it.
Line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Okay, that's about 8.
Get it up to the 33-yard
You get 2 more to convert the first down.
8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like
when the Lions go offsides.
Still ended up with a solid game.
Not what you wanted there, 3rd and 2.
And this is something you've worked on in practice from the time you were in training camp. Yet you still create your own mistakes.
They'll set up a throw.
Ooh, big play for Rocco Legursky.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat
That's
sheet
ridiculous.
stuffer.
Wait a minute. How was that 4th down?
That's about all he needs, and he's gonna go.
Did they call false start on the Bills?
Now from the 33.
Yo.
Now Harris.
That's some shenanigans.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Harris.
Okay. Big play for Greenwood.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. From the gun on 3rd down.
Harris is running, though.
Some room to work. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Dylan Harris tucking and running.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back to throw. Harris throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now
Fumble.
The ball's out.
Bills ball.
Bills have recovered.
Bills ball.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
And the Bills getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating?
Here we go now.
The guys who just
Green,
gave up
39.
that play.
Green 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stanley. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that incorrectly.
Now back to throw. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, this game's a little closer.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Now let's go! 3-19!
Harris now to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Lions on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hurry up, here we go! Green!
Here's Harris. From the gun, he'll throw.
Gone!
Throwing middle, and it's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw is Harris on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now let's go!
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 2nd and long. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to...
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Let's go!
Nice first half that we've had, guys.
That's got to be a false start on Detroit. Yep.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
All right, here we go. Green, 39!
Looking to throw. Harris. Dancing to his left.
He's running, but he's going to get tackled.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Okay, so he gets the penalty back. That's fine.
Okay, he's
That's not
gonna
that
get the
bad.
first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue line!
Now Harris looking to throw on second down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue line!
Harris on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver. And they get it to him quickly.
Almost a pick by the Bills.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Back to throw. Harris. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And this one hits at the
Sorry, I'm a little distracted, guys. I'm just dealing with some shit.
For a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
That could have been bad.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. This is taken at the 23. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Lions will take over. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
This game's tough.
This lead. Give it to
this
the
game's
backs,
pretty tough.
Because
the Bills aren't playing bad. It's the two picks are the difference in this game. And the one missed pick by Buffalo, the one that went right through the safety's hand, and ended up being the touchdown to Crockett. Those 3 plays, I would say, are the difference in this game. And anytime you can boil it down to 3 plays, it's a pretty close game. It's just the score doesn't really dictate it.
Harris now operating from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking right side.
Oh, shit, he caught that.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up
Wow,
the first.
the Lions are playing well.
This quarterback now.
Harris is
perfect
playing
since
well.
The second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That was a great throw and catch.
Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up
Bills
2nd
need
and
to
goal.
hold him to a field goal, otherwise
Third
this
quarter
is
and you
probably
got the
done.
lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Looking to throw. Harris.
That's
Touchdown, Detroit. In for the score. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their
probably
cushion
does.
felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And Detroit getting set to go now. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's what we call an even front or an odd front. And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
Back to throw. Harris. Wide open receiver complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Rozier, it's possible. My concern is that I don't know if you have enough time. I honestly don't know if there's enough time to do that.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw left side complete. It's Stanley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Stanley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
Hurry up, here we go.
Hands,
Green,
route
39,
running, speed,
Green, 39.
and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He's going to look deep down the field.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills
start.
get a bit closer.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Oh, I think he got his feet down. I think he, maybe?
This drives him crazy because
Maybe.
you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even...
Now the try here for
That's
the
a
extra
touchdown.
point. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
This will be taken in at the 1.
I don't know.
Yeah, not a bad return.
They can get a
He gets it
stop,
out to the
kick a field
25-yard
goal,
line.
get another stop,
So here come the
get a
lines
touchdown.
now.
This
Certainly want to
could
avoid what they had to do
come.
last possession. That was punt the
Maybe
football.
this could
'cause
come down to a
game's
2-minute,
starting to tighten up.
In a
2-point play.
basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively.
The
Put
quick
together some
touchdown
first down, put
definitely
together a drive,
improves the
and keep
odds
it
for
away from
sure.
them. One-handed, love the effort.
The quick touchdown definitely
Not much
helps.
production on that play, though.
Here we go
huh?
Not
now.
a whole lot of yards. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. If he's saying, hey, run that one back. Run that one
Ooh,
back. One more
that
time.
doesn't
See if
help.
they get it. And they won't.
One more time.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
A very solid gain of 27. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is. There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But for this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going.
Yeah.
You also want to still kind of be in attack.
Field goal keeps
right? So how do you
possible.
do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've
That run does not help. Because the Lions have been able to kill a lot of time here.
Tell you what they're looking for and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter
That was
here, it's
almost a
complete.
pick. Damn.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well.
Ooh, another almost pick.
So now we're going to see that loading the
Holding to a
box
field
in
goal.
a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
Oh my God.
It's caught for a Lion touchdown. In for the score.
What the fuck just happened?
Their lead. And you don't see the fake field goal often. Here it works for a touchdown.
And sometimes you see it called in the biggest stages. How about a couple of years ago, Packers-Seahawks, and the Seahawks trying to rally, fake field goal, help them win it and go to the Super Bowl.
I mean,
extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will.
Rozier, I don't know what to say, dude.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Didn't see that one coming. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
3-19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
They'll set up to throw. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slant. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
I gotta say, Dylan Harris has been great, but Rocco Legursky's probably player of the game.
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on first down. Going for the deep ball. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds.
Is that a holding? Ooh, roughing. Either way, we're at the 1 yard line.
Frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Back to throw here. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
I just don't understand that. You have to throw it into the end zone, otherwise you're killing too much time.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They don't need
There's just not enough time. It's not that they couldn't do it, it's just there's not enough time to do it.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short,
okay.
Results in a touchdown. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the onside
okay.
kick, uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here then. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is scooped up.
Never mind. This is why we can't have nice things.
At their own 48-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
dive,
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes.
Again, stretch, okay.
And he'll take it across midfield
And then
and
dive
into
with
Buffalo
third down,
territory.
and then punt.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's Harris off the play fake. Got a man, it's
Well,
right.
that'll do it.
They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Not enough time
and
left.
They'll be disappointed to have to burn one there.
The Lions should be able to just take a knee from here.
Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen.
Great game, guys.
How about in the NFL? The miracle of the
Great
Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the Lions, yes, the Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
That's pretty cool.
And they are the Super Bowl
Rozier,
champs.
I know that this hurts, man.
And so are bragging rights for an
But you'll be
entire
back.
season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there
You'll be
every
back.
step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
We're gonna go through stats and pick our own MVP. Don't worry about what the game says. I think it's between two guys. It's who am I kidding? It's Dylan Harris. Dylan Harris wins MVP. Who are we kidding? It's Dylan Harris. He completed 91% of his passes. Dylan Harris is Super Bowl MVP. He's a stud. He played a great game. Rocco Legursky had a great game, but it's Dylan Harris. It's Dylan Harris all the way. Yes, EJ. They ran a fake field goal in the Super Bowl for a touchdown. It was pretty ballsy. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to give you guys until Wednesday to do these. Because I have a really, really, really shitty day ahead of me tomorrow. So, I'm not going to want to stream tomorrow night. I'm just not. We'll go up to the top. So, nice. I'm not going to want to stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is a really bad day for me. So, I think 2 days for re-signings is plenty. Maybe we do like a late Thanksgiving stream and we do it then. I don't know. But 2 or 3 days, either Wednesday night or Thursday night. You're going to have plenty of time. Like I told you guys, this is a huge off season. I don't want to rush this at all. Pride won, Husker. Pride won the Super Bowl. Pretty cool. Pretty cool for Pride. I feel for Rozier. I truly do. But it's pretty cool for Pride. Pride's been a guy who's been real close a lot of times. So, it's nice to see him get one. I'll run through Cap real quick after I show this stuff, Roberto. What do you mean, noob? What happened? Talk to me, brother. No, nobody gives anybody crap around here. Or at least, like, legit crap. We'll give each other. We'll joke with each other, but, like, no real crap. I see. Okay. It's tough, noob. But, I don't know. The way you talk about someone when they're not around shows a lot of character. That's all I'm gonna say. And you know what, Pride? I hope that he is watching, because if there's even one thing that he can learn from me to give to his watchers to make his stuff a little bit better for them, then that's just better for everybody. So, I hope he's watching, and maybe there's something I'm doing that he can take and use, and I don't know. I don't think I'm doing too many things too differently. Not really trying to. I feel like we have a formula that works. It's just a matter of finding the right people to both drive the boat, ride the boat, etc., etc. So, again. But at the end of the day, what matters is you guys. And whatever makes you guys most happy is what matters. It's not about who likes the most content. It's not about who likes what content. It's just about keeping you guys happy and doing what we gotta do to make you guys feel like you're loved here. And that's what matters. The only thing that I've ever said on the matter is that I just wish that people came to me. That's all. I just wish people came to me. Nothing too crazy, Bucker. You're alright, brother. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to go fly through cap space, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. 32 million for the Vikings. 84 million for the Bills. 45 million for the Broncos. Oh shit, you get, never mind. Subtract the rookie reserve. The Browns do not have much money. I repeat, the Browns do not have much money. Bucks have about 41. Chiefs have full on 65. Colts are over the salary cap again. Oh, no one's the Cowboys anymore. Dolphins have about 118. I missed the Bengals because I'm a nincompoop. Bengals have a shitload of picks. They have a high rookie reserve. Got about 68 million total. Falcons have 50 mil. 49ers are over the cap. Jaguars have 61 million in space. Lions have 82 million in space. Panthers have about 65 million in space. I've got about 12 in space. Rams got 67 in space. Ravens got about 47 in space. Seahawks have about 7, and then we've already been over the Vikings. Alright. Another thing we can talk about is if you guys want to have cap penalties get cleared again to bail out some of those teams that are in rough shape. But besides that, I'm going to save. So again, these are things we can talk about. We can see if people want the federal bailout. But again, you guys have until either Wednesday or Thursday to get this stuff in. There's no rush. We'll figure it out. So I will see you guys later. Peace out, gang.